on the fall. Oh yeah, he feels nice. Oh yeah, this guy feels nicer. He is fighting, buddy. Let's go. Stay on. Yes. Boom. First cast on this bait that I put on. Shout out to my buddy Tommy for putting me on these baits. I'll show you guys the worm later. I'll show you guys the bait later. Oh yeah. Good fish. I'm actually gonna get a weight on this guy real quick before I put him back. All right, 2 pounds. Fun fish to catch right there. Good size. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. Thanks, buddy. That's when I caught that dude on the first cast, and that bait wasn't in the water 2 seconds, man. He hit it on the fall. These missile baby D-bombs. Shout out to my buddy Tommy for putting me on these. So I'll say, for me, 2 to 3 pound fish, those are fun fish. That's when they're starting to get big. That's a chunky fish. That's a fun fish to catch. I will take those all day long, man. And then once you start hitting the 4s and the 5s, for me, those are monsters. My biggest bass ever is 5.7. And it's kind of funny because, you know, obviously different people have different opinions on that. And if you guys are familiar with Tactical Bassin, that's one of my favorite fishing YouTube channels. Recently, those guys are just machines, man. They catch monsters that are just in double digits all day long. And one of those guys lost a bass at the boat that was like double digits, and he was just like laughing about it. If I lost a double digit bass, or heck, even like a 7 or 8, I'd probably cry. So it's just funny how, you know, everybody's a little bit different on how they perceive their fish. But that makes me happy, man. I consider, like I said, a 2 or 3 pounder. If I come out and catch even just one of those, especially in a short session like this, to me, that's a big success. All right, y'all. So this video and catching that fish just kind of made me think about what I can talk about to keep the video series going on why I love fishing. I believe this would be number 4, and the reason is this is just a flat out thrill. It is just a blast to come out here and catch nice fish. And like I just explained, for me, if I'm catching 2 and 3 pounders, that's where it's at. That's right in the wheelhouse of just having a lot of fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like catching any fish, but you know, let's be honest, we're not out here chasing dinks. I mean, if you catch them, you catch them, and you know, sometimes I guess that's better than nothing. But we're all out here after some size, man. So I love this because of the thrill that it gives you, man, because it's all about fighting those fish. And I just caught that one that we just saw on camera on this medium action pole. So the lighter the gear, the better the fight, which is one reason why I really love fishing with this setup, man, this medium action pole, because all my other poles are medium heavy. And so anytime I can hook up with something on this pole, man, it's just a blast. And yeah, if you've never experienced it, if you've never fished before, go out and try it out, man. Even if you just throw the old worm in a bobber, you can catch a little guy. But again, on this pole, I mean, I don't know if you can see that pole bendage, man, but this guy is fighting a lot bigger than what he is. I love it. Yeah, he's not as nice as the last guy, but he's not too far behind. That's a chunky little fish right there. Yeah, guys, it never gets old. It never gets old. And fishing is definitely not for, you know, not everybody's gonna fish, but I think that there's a lot of people out there that just maybe hadn't tried fishing that would enjoy it if you actually came out here and caught some fish. And man, a really good outing so far for this new bait that I'm trying out. So yeah, the other reason that I love fishing, gotta love the thrill, gotta love the fight. All right guys, so before I get out of here, I am gonna try one more round of cast here with this this top water. And I have been seeing some fish over here breaking top water a little bit, so we'll see. Not as close to dark as I'd like to be, but that's okay, because that sun is starting to go down, so you just never know when the fish are going to turn on too. That's something I've learned about fishing, is you just want to be out here, man. You just, they can turn on literally out of nowhere. It can be on your next cast. And speaking of that, shout out to my dude. His YouTube channel is called Your Next Cast, and I love that name, man, because it's like encouraging in his name, because there's actually been times where I've, you know, the bite's been slow, hadn't got anything for a while, and then, you know, you just think it literally could be your next cast, that not only you catch a fish, but that the fish could turn on. I mean, I've seen it happen a ton of times, man. You can go from no fish to a few fish in no time at all. You just got to be out here and you just got to keep casting. But yeah, like I said, shout out to my dude. Love his YouTube channel. I'll actually put his channel in my description box so you guys can check him out. I think you'd enjoy his videos.